Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Top 5 Records video, and another one in the series in which I'm taking a closer look at the full discography of David Bowie. And today, we're going to be talking about an odd one out. What I have here is David Bowie narrates Prokofiev's Peter and the Wolf. Now, this is interesting, especially for me personally, because I have bought this album, I believe, 4 or 5 years ago, and I never really gave it a good spin. I'm not sure why. I do enjoy classical music, but I don't put it on that regularly. Now, this is an interesting one in the career of David Bowie because he immediately recorded this after um, his media efforts, his promotional work on Heroes. So this is recorded in 1977, and after this, I'm going to continue with some of his Isolate 2 live albums. Um, this is interesting in the sense that although it's a record, but because David Bowie is a narrator, it might even say a bit more about his acting skills than about him as a musician. I mean, he's not singing here. He's not playing any of the music because this record was recorded in 1975, and they were looking for the right kind of guy to do the narration on. I believe Alec Guinness was asked, but he passed on, and then Bowie accepted. Um, the conductor, I believe, yeah, Eugene Armandi, did not know who David Bowie was. So upon hearing that they had asked this pop rock star to do the narration, and the man wanted to, yes, well, not purely serious album because Peter and the Wolf is, of course, beautiful classical music. Um, focused, I wouldn't, is focused the right word? Inviting children to come over and listen. So the narration is there to make classical music um, uh, relatable for children. And as a matter of fact, I don't think it's just relatable for children. I personally have always enjoyed the narration of Peter and the Wolf. It makes it this quirky, funny, like story, and I really enjoy the setting of Peter going into his backyard. It makes the world small, but the dangers are very big. The bombastic sounds when the wolf is coming, the beautiful melodies of Peter's, well, let's call it theme in this regard. Um, that is interesting. And Bowie accepted the job because he had a young son, and he thought this might be a nice present for my son. Imagine this man working in Berlin on his Berlin trilogy, a 31-year-old rock star who's on top of his game, battling drug addiction, reimagining pop music by working with Brian Eno, Robert Fripp, doing some of the most bizarre changes to pop using krautrock, and then suddenly, you know what? I'm sorry, my Bowie imitation is horrible, but I just can't leave that in the mix. You know what? I'd like to do that. I might just do a narration of Peter and the Wolf. Um, just as a couple of years later, he did the Christmas show of Bing Crosby, which also did very well, by the way. Bowie is always unpredictable, not doing always the cool thing. Now, with a result that I really think that's cool. This album is cool. It sounds good. What I'm holding here is a first UK pressing on the so-called Red Seal label. I'd like to share it because I hadn't seen it before. It sounds good, but you notice that the first side is the side with Bowie. The second side, the sound is even better. I mean, that's one beautiful recording. It is a lovely adventure, a lovely childlike fairy tale adventure with some good music. It's an odd one out in Bowie's career, but Bowie collects odd ones out. And that, I mean, you just gotta love this. If you're a Bowie fan and you've skipped this one, give it a try. And I might even, I would love to know what it's like to listen to this with your children. I tried to listen to it with my dog Layla, and she just didn't get along with it. I mean, I don't think she's much of a classical music lover. I thought, oh, the high bird-like noise and all might might enjoy her, might amuse her, but nope, nope. But I did. I loved it very much. So an interesting one about his career. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment below and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.